Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. According to the Đồng Nai Center for Disease Control, the province has not recorded any positive cases for coronavirus (nCoV). Đồng Nai Department of Health yesterday checked the progress of prevention of acute respiratory infections caused by nCoV in Trảng Bom District. Trảng Bom District has 4 concentrated industrial parks operating with more than 200 factories with over 124,000 employees. In the district, 4 communes, mostly Chinese and Nung, have relationships with Chinese people. Strengthening propaganda on disease prevention and control on the radio system, the District Health Center, in collaboration with the Health Department, printed 200 banners, posters, and 72,000 leaflets provided to companies, schools, and households. The center organizes training for teachers of schools and workers at a number of large companies in the prevention and control of acute respiratory infections caused by nCoV. At the meeting, the leader of the Department of Health requested Trảng Bom District to further promote the propaganda so that people understand the disease and master the prevention measures and pay attention to preparing isolations and treatment areas. In China, according to the latest data, Hebei Province, the epicenter of an outbreak caused by nCoV, has recorded an additional 2,447 new infections and 69 deaths yesterday, bringing the total number of infected people across the province to 22,112 cases, with at least 618 deaths. Thus, the total number of people infected with nCoV worldwide has reached over 30,000. Earlier, the World Health Organization said it was still too early to say that the nCoV in China was at its peak, but also cited that the country had recorded its first day that the number of newly infected people has decreased. On the same day, Britain confirmed that another citizen of the country was infected with nCoV after traveling to an Asian country, but not China. Japan's defense ministry has decided to send the self-defense force to assist the isolated passengers aboard the Diamond Princess yacht in Yokohama port after the number of new cases of coronavirus infection on the yacht has been confirmed to 20 people. Continue with some other news. Yesterday morning, Định Quán District Party Committee held a meeting with 11 party members representing 290 young people preparing to enlist this year. The district leaders want young party members to be acutely aware of the assigned task, the noble obligation of citizens for the task of building and defending the fatherland. Young party members promote the pioneering, exemplary, and traditional role of the youth in Định Quán District. When entering military units, they must always feel secure about the ideology of studying, working, overcoming difficulties and hardships, strive to successfully complete the assigned task. On this occasion, the Party Committee of Định Quán has given gifts of encouragement to the young party members, accompanying other young people in the district to enlist in the army. Exports to the whole country plummeted in the first month of 2020. Among them, the wholly state-owned enterprises and the FDI sector fell to double digits, according to a report by the Ministry of Industry and Trade. In January 2020, the country's exports were estimated at $19 billion, down 15.8% compared to December 2019, and down 14.3% over the same period last year. Notably, the export turnover of the region with 100% domestic capital only reached about $6.3 billion, down 11.4%, while the foreign invested sector, including crude oil, reached $12.68 billion, down 15.7% as compared to the same period in 2019. The most affected is the main commodity group. For example, textile export reached $2.6 billion, down by 21%. Phones and components reached $2.6 billion, down 22.4%. Footwear reached $1.6 billion, down 9.7%, and machinery, equipment, and spare parts reached $1.5 billion, down 6.5%. In a speech on the occasion of National Prayer Breakfast in Washington yesterday, U.S. President Donald Trump criticized the moves to impeach him of the Democratic Party. President Trump said he has been put through a terrible ordeal by some very dishonest and corrupt people who are trying to destroy him and the country. Donald Trump thanked Republican congressmen, calling them people with enough wisdom and power to do what everyone knows is right. The U.S. president also criticized Senator Mitt Romney, the Republican from Utah, who voted to convict him. Earlier, senators voted that President Trump is not guilty on the account of abuse of power in the first article of impeachment. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.